Hey everybody, Ron here. I'm back with another flip through. Today I'm doing Draw Steel Book 1, the Heroes book, a tactical heroic cinematic fantasy RPG by MCDM and those wonderful people over there. I have not looked at this book before, but it is a hefty tome. It's 373 pages. If there's enough interest, I will do the other book, which I believe is just the GM's guide and has the monsters and what have you. And so let's go ahead and take a look, shall we? We have the credits here. And a boatload of playtesters. That's one thing about them. They do a lot of playtesting over there. A forward by James Introcaso, great guy, MCDM lead game designer. At the table of contents, as you can see, 373 pages. It might be more than that. It's just that last section for the director, which is what they call the GM in this game. Look at that gorgeous art. That's one of the things I was looking forward to, is looking at the art here. Introduction. What is this game? It's a game about fighting monsters, about larger-than-life, extraordinary heroes plunging into battle against terrifying, monstrous enemies. This game definitely knows what it's about. Tactical, heroic, cinematic fantasy got sections here, and it's talking about coming from D20 Fantasy. Map the land, an extensive glossary, more great art. Got the basics. You got what, 5 ability scores. Looks like he uses 2 10-sided dice, so you get a 2d20 range. Got a meta currency with hero tokens, blah blah, victories, echelons of play, tiers of play. In other words, this game goes up to 10th level. Although it says it might go beyond even in future projects, we'll see. This is the multiverse map. Once again, great art. I'm going to keep on praising the art because it's great. You have your character creation chapter. Those are all of the ancestries. I probably make this comment on these types of games when I do flip throughs or whatever. Hopefully someone has done an Eberron conversion for Draw Steel, because I feel like Draw Steel would definitely fit. I've said the same about Daggerheart, although I don't think I've done a flip through of Daggerheart. Time Raider, nice. Feel like there's a little bit of a Shadowrun feel there. All right, got the background chapter. I'm sorry, I'm going through this so quickly, but it's a really large book, folks. Got the classes. Let's see what we got here. All of this rules explanation before they really get into the classes in general. Okay, censor. I would definitely play this game if someone would run it for me. The Conduit. So I feel like Censor is kind of paladin analog, and Conduit is definitely the cleric analog. Elementalist. Fury. Null, which is a disciplined monk type. This is definitely a fantasy superhero type game, which, you know, I'm okay with. Once again, I wouldn't mind playing. Shadow. See, all the names of the classes are pretty evocative, you know. Tactician. Your line is broken, Varox. Your wizard is dead. Aha! You should have negotiated. Sir John of Tor. This is probably like very Warlord-like. Warlord, a class that I really liked from 4th edition. Although that was actually a 3.5 miniatures handbook class first. Talent. This is the Scion. The Troubadour. I don't even remember this being a thing from what I've read about the game before flipping through. So obviously you need your bard type of class. Oh, something about art, man. Art inspires you to play a game. So you got to get the art right. If it's something you can do in your game, uh, get great art. Understand that not all games have the budget for great art, but if you can do it, do it. Kits. So a kit is a combination of weapons, armor, and fighting techniques that lets you personalize your martial hero for battle, which is great. Simplified way of doing this kind of stuff. Because to be honest with you, like, who really wants to deal with the minutia of keeping track of equipment in a high-powered heroic fantasy game? That's more for like games like Shadow Dark, which is a game I also love. Perks. What is this? Work perk for your career and choose other perks, probably like feats. Yeah, this is what this basically is. That's what these are, the perks. Oh, I like that art. Complications. Interesting. Once again, something I didn't know about the game. Your complication gives you both a benefit and a drawback. Nice. Some role-playing tools here. Tests. Constantly interesting and dramatic. Okay, so this is when to make a test, which is a roll, right? Okay. Combat. Let's go back to this. Doesn't this look like a superhero game? You got this person kind of flying. Oh, here, look. By the way, one of the nice things about this PDF is enabled for impaired in various instances, which is nice. Orc, a devil in a human battle, an enormous black dragon who breathes out fog. In the front of the moon, a spiked gloom dragon, wing spread, raises their claws, etc., etc. Nice. This is the combat chapter. I mean, doesn't that look like a superhero suit? Negotiation. We got airships in this thing, maybe? Downtime projects. All right. Rewards chapter. All right. Oh, this is magic items, basically. Level treasure. I always like the idea of that. Treasure that gets better as you level up, so you can hold on to it instead of just discarding it at first opportunity. Titles. Titles are special benefits earned by heroes through adventure and mighty deeds. Heroes must win titles, sometimes individually, sometimes as a group, by accomplishing heroic tasks. One of the nice things about Matt Colville in his short-lived Chains of Acheron game is that you got to see a little bit of this stuff, but of course, this has been like play tested and revised and refined to the point to where it is now in the final book. So that's kind of cool. For now, wealth, of course. So the abstract the wealth, they use a wealth score. Okay. No keeping track of individual gold pieces. I'm fine with that. I'm down for whatever when it comes to resources. If you want gold pieces, I like that. I don't mind abstract treasure either, so long as the system makes sense to me. Religion chapter for the director. This is the last chapter. Life's like a movie. Write your own ending. Keep believing. Keep pretending. We did just what we set out to do. Thanks to the lovers, the dreamers, and you, Kermit the Frog. And then a Draw Steel creator license. More beautiful art, which must be the back cover. And that is it. This is a fantastic looking book. I wasn't very interested in playing this game, to be honest with you. But now, like, I'm pretty excited to give it a try. I definitely don't want to be the director. Um, I got to find somebody to run this game for me. So, folks, tell me in the comments below, what do you think of this draw, steal, flip through? Your initial thoughts. Have you played a game? How did you like it? Let me know. And until next time, see you later.